What up, you weirdos? Fever here. Hope everyone's enjoying the snow on Europa. So with the release of Beyond Light, we also got these new farmable lost sectors, and if completed solo, depending on the difficulty and rotation for the day, can reward you with one of the new exotics. Today, the legend version of the lost sector Concealed Void is available. The exotic arms have a rare chance to drop, so it's not guaranteed, but despite that, it was a lot of fun and I received some good materials. So in this video, I'll show you how to complete it solo. I do need to make a disclaimer though, I haven't completed it on my hunter yet. I'll be working on that later today, and also, the lost sector is really buggy. Just wanted to give a heads up first. There are some pretty lenient requirements for this, nothing too special. You need to be 1205 power level minimum, but the higher the better, and I would recommend being +6 on the artifact. Being 1205 will unlock it for you, and +6 on the artifact so you can acquire the 4 mods that'll make this much easier. Just like the last guide, I tried to keep this as simple as possible. So I didn't use any crazy builds or charge with light mods, because I know some of you might not have them, especially with so many new players in the game. I used the solar subclass to utilize the mods along with the hard light and a random 340 RPM pulse rifle I received from Varric, and it had no special perks. Also, I had the falling guillotine equipped, but didn't use it. The 4 mods I used were anti-barrier for a pulse rifle, overload for an auto rifle, thermal overload, and surge eater. The thermal overload causes disruption to overload champions when using a solar or stasis grenade, and the surge eater recharges your grenade fully when disrupting the overload champions. That's the key right there. There are overload captains and barrier servitors in here, but I was more worried about the dregs chucking grenades at me like I stole something from them, and the wretches hiding in the shadows like ninjas. The hard light was actually a blessing in here because we have all 3 elements and it's match game. Also, you can ricochet the hard light around corners to overload champions. In the first major room with the servitor, watch out because the servitor was really glitchy. It'd keep disappearing and reappearing in random places like underneath platforms, which made it hard to keep its health down. Right before you advance to the next area, there will be a vandal that can one-shot you and an overload captain hiding, so please be careful. When you do make it to the boss, you have the option of jumping down there and going crazy, or staying back and keep baiting the fallen to come close enough so you could throw grenades at them. I tried to jump in there and beat up some fallen, but got clapped, so on my second run, I decided to stay up top and it worked like a charm. The best advice I can give you is to take your time, keep your distance, and use your grenades a lot. Grenades are what saved me through most of this encounter, and I used them more than my weapons. They came in pretty clutch. I stayed back a lot and waited for them to recharge. Now get to farming, Guardians. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, but more importantly, just be a good person to one another, and have a fantastic day.